Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Notes from the Sewing Room. My name's Becky. Today's video is all about what I've been making in September. So thanks for tuning in today. I just wanted to say it's been a few weeks actually since I've been on the channel here. Hello baby. I've just got my Labrador Bentley down here just in case you can see or you wonder why I'm just kind of fussing down by my side, but that's what that is. Anyway, I was just going to say, I'm really sorry I've not been on the channel here for a few weeks. I've just been so busy in September that I've literally just not had a chance to film a video, but I've been really looking forward to sitting down here with you and having a bit of a chat about what I've been making in September. So I'm actually going to turn this into a two-part video. So today is obviously part one, and it's going to be about some of the projects I've been making, and then next week's video is going to be about some other things that I've been involved with. That I've been making, I should say, really. But basically, I just didn't want this video to be too long because I know that, you know, you're probably all really busy and you've got other things to do. And if you're anything like me, you're just kind of squeezing in watching YouTube videos whenever you've got a spare minute or two. So, but I hope that you've been having a lovely few weeks in September, whatever you've been up to, and that you've managed to squeeze in a little bit of crafting time as well. September for me is just absolutely gone by in a flash. It's one of those months that I've been looking forward to all year because I've just had so many different things that we were doing in September. I must say I've been absolutely shattered as well because every weekend has just been packed. We've just been doing, you know, a variety of different things. So some of the outfits I'm going to show you today are for some of those events that I've been to over the last few weeks. And yeah, it's been a really cool month. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get going. So the first one I made is actually a Betty dress. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, do you ever put your printouts that you PDF patterns in these plastic pockets? I tend to, just to try and keep them a little bit neater. But maybe that's just me. But yeah, so that probably looks a bit untidy, but that's generally what I do. But anyway, so I've made a Betty dress. So the first Betty dress I made was the one that I did for the British Heart Foundation's Big Stitch competition. Oh, I'm sorry if you can hear that little kind of tap, tap, tap noise in the background. It's Bentley, my Labrador, just in his bowl having a bit of a drink. So yeah, sorry about that. For the first one that I made it a size 10 at the top going down to a 12 around the hip area. And I found that it was just a little bit on the loose side. So what I did for this next one, that I've made out of some beautiful cotton lawn that I got from Material Girl Laura online, is I decided to downsize it. So I still did the size 10 around this area at the top, then I went down to an 8 in this centre section and then back to a 10 at the hips. But of course that's the bonus of making your own clothes. You can basically size between whichever sizes you want, basically as long as it fits you and it fits your style and whatnot. So but I'm really pleased with the fit of this particular dress. So here it is. If I just hold it up to the side, you should be able to see, but I will try and put some pictures up of me wearing it as well. So this is the dress. As you can see, it's got this beautiful kind of flower print on it. I really liked the pop of the kind of reddy orangey colour, and then you've got a bit of mustard in the background, you've got a bit of green and a bit of blue as well, and it's all kind of placed on this black background. So I really like it. It's got such a pretty back to it as well. I really like the V at the back. I think that's so lovely, and it's kind of completely different to anything else that I've got in my wardrobe as well. So which is always good because, you know, it's a bit boring wearing the same kind of things all the time. I must say I did have a few compliments on this one. I did actually wear it out. I wore it to a wedding that we went to. It was my husband's cousin's wedding, so we drove down to Surrey for it. A bit of a packed weekend really, because we sort of went down there on the Friday night, came back on the Sunday. So it's probably about 3.5, 4 hour drive from where we are, but we did try and squeeze in seeing a few friends at the same time. So it was a really fun weekend, as well as seeing family and whatnot, seeing friends. So yeah, it was really good. But the best thing was that when I wore this dress to the wedding that I went to, at least 2 people said to me, oh, where did you buy your dress from? Oh, that's really nice. And I always think that is the biggest compliment if you make your own clothes, someone actually asking you where you bought your dress from, and then you get that kind of smug moment of saying, ah, I made it. So yeah, I was really pleased with that. So, but if you've not made the Betty dress, I definitely recommend it, just because it's just an amazing pattern. It looks great, and it really, for a dress, doesn't actually take that long to make. The next thing I wanted to show you today was the Grace dress and skirt pattern. I've still not made the dress version of this, but I've made another skirt. So I'll just reach over and grab it for you. So it's just on the side here. It's like a little bit crumpled because I've just taken it off the coat hanger out of my wardrobe. But here it is. So I bought this fabric when it was my birthday back in August as a bit of a treat to myself. So it's some of the Lisa Comfort cotton lawn fabric, and I've wanted it for absolutely ages. I saw it on sale and I thought, yeah, I've got to have it. It was almost like it was meant to be. I really like the kind of rose print on it. It's really pretty. It's a very lightweight cotton lawn, perhaps lighter than some of the other cotton lawns that I've had, but perfect for the summery weather. I'm not sure if I'll wear this actually over the winter months, because I think of the pastel tones to it, it might not really go very well with thick tights over the winter, should I say. But you know, I will definitely keep it in my cupboard and wear it again as soon as the weather gets nice. Yeah, I really like it. I made the gathered version this time. The couple of times that I've made the grey skirt before, I've actually made the pleated version. So I really wanted to have a go at doing the gathered version this time. This is the first one that I've decided to put pockets into the side. Now, we all know that pockets are really handy. However, I found that the pockets on this pattern, I don't think I've got particularly large hands, but they just don't feel like they're deep enough. So I think perhaps if I was to make this pattern again, I would increase the depth of the pockets, just so that, you know, they're really nice and comfortable to wear. But I really do like this skirt. I've worn it a couple of times, just kind of the back end of the summer, just to try and get a little bit of wear out of it. But again, I'm really pleased with that. The next thing I wanted to show you was another Agnes top that I've made. So as you know, I can't get enough of the Agnes pattern. It's my absolute favourite. I was just talking about go-to patterns, but it really is like my favourite pattern that I've got. I've made quite a few of them, but I've not really got any plain ones. So I picked up this plain cotton jersey fabric quite a while ago from Guthrie and Garney in Birmingham. Can't remember if I ordered it online or actually bought it in the shop when I was over there. But yeah, it's really pretty. I was a little bit annoyed at myself when I made this one because I did the kind of ruched version at the front with the clear elastic that you sew on the inside, but I've kind of slightly over sewed it, if you know what I mean. So you can actually see the stitching a little bit too much just before the neckline, but I'm probably being a little bit overcritical of myself and the sewing there. But it's one of those where I didn't really want to have to unpick it because I thought I'd potentially make a hole in the jersey, so I've decided to just leave it. And it's probably one of those things that no one else will really notice. It's just me and I'm being picky. So, but when I've actually been wearing it, I've not really noticed it too much. So I actually made this one completely on my sewing machine. I would normally make a jersey top on my overlocker instead, but because I made this one at a Leicester sew day that I went to, I didn't have my overlocker with me, so I decided to make it completely on my sewing machine instead. But as you can see, it's come together okay. And the bonus of plain things, I think, is that I can wear them with lots of different skirts and jeans and whatever I want, basically, without having to be, you know, worrying too much about if the different prints go together, because I probably do have too many tops and whatnot in my wardrobe that have got prints on. So speaking of which, I'm wearing a printed top today, as you can see. This is one of my Cocoa tops. So I got this fabric maybe last year from Cole's Sewing Centre in Nottingham when I was on a Sew Knots meetup day. So I think a few of us actually bought this fabric on the same day because we all really liked it. But yeah, this is one of those that just goes in the washing machine, wear it, in the washing machine, wear it, because I just really like it. So I've got a bit of a thing for mustard actually at the moment. I've just been wearing like loads of mustard things, but yeah, I kind of feel like I'm rambling, so I'll be quiet about the mustard. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to share with you in this video. In my next video, I want to reveal what I was doing for my Goodwood Vintage Revival outfit. and tackling a butterick pattern for the first time. So I really like independent patterns and I tend to make them mostly, but because I got a butterick pattern free on Love Sewing magazine, I decided to give that a go. So I'll tell you about that in my next video. Other plans that I've got coming up, I'm going to be going to the Sew Your Own Wardrobe party, which is coming up first weekend in October. So I am making an outfit for that. The theme is Paris. So I couldn't really think of what I got in my wardrobe that was kind of Paris themed. So I decided to make a new little dress to go there. So again, I'm using the Becky bodice for that one, but I've decided to add on a gathered skirt to it. I managed to get some beautiful fabric from Crafty So-and-So in Leicester, which has actually got some Eiffel Towers on it. So I thought that was just really cool. So, but I'll show you that in another video because it's basically cut out, but not quite finished yet. So, but I will definitely show you like the finished article and hopefully show you some pictures as well. But until next time, I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a like on the bottom of the video here and leave me a comment. Let me know what you're sewing at the moment and what you thought of this video. And I'll be back in touch very soon. But until then, I'll leave it there. See you later. Bye.